Just fine. Alright, do sound check. Do sound check. Hello. Alright, do sound check. I'm just Ooh, all right. Yeah, I don't really care about it. Whoa, whoa, oh shit, okay. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Alright. Whew. Shit. Come on. Oh. Oh no, the surprise raid. Hey. Thank you so much. I knew I had to start one when I saw that you were ending. I was planning on just like hanging out on the Edman stream for a bit there. Surprise. Hey Dippin' Doots, how are you today? How are you today? Ah, that's so awesome. This is the most people I have ever had on a single stream before. Ever. in the audience. It's super cool. Literally the highest number so far. I'm doing good. I came on to the Edman stream. I thought, hey, I'll hang out here for a while. And then yeah, so obviously I had to start something on my own because I figured, oh wait, what is this? I didn't read the instructions first. Oh shit. Oh shit. Woo. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow, 12 viewers. That's amazing. I typically hit like 3 at like a maximum, so this is incredibly cool. It's really, really, really cool to see that number that high. thank you, everybody that is hanging out at this particular moment. You are all awesome. Anybody played this new Ratchet and Clank game recently? Anybody else given this game a shot? Woo. Ooh. Okay. Oh shit. No PS5. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. They're hard to find. I was just seeing that. Oh, refresh your streams to help your numbers. Oh yes, thank you. I forget to ask about that. I know it's a thing, but I always forget to say that to people when they come on. The refresher, that's a great idea, though. No, I saw, though, that the PS5 shortages could go into, like, basically the end of next year. Like, I mean, that's just... it hurts my brain to think that the supply and demand chain is that fucked up for that long. It really... I just find that amazing. Oh, it's this one again. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I think there's a few things, too. There's a couple different factors, I think, that really hurt the supply line for the new consoles, because the PS5 is hard to find. The Xbox Series X is, like, even harder than that to find, it seems like. But, so there's a few things, though. I think, obviously, COVID, right? I think COVID pushing production down, I think that hurt. I think that you also had that ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal earlier this year. That just fucked supply chains for a lot of places. You've also got the... I also feel like the PS5 has outsold the PS4 up to this point in time. Logistics for materials is tougher. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Hey, Mr. Flores. Welcome everyone to the stream, by the way. I should say welcome to everybody. The actual name of the show is Rated M for Immaturity. I typically have a co-host on this show. Oh, so you have some numbers there that maybe I don't have the exact numbers to recall. So maybe you know a little bit better than I. Yeah, I usually have co-hosts on here. At least one or two other co-hosts. Okay, so that's like, yeah, it's catching up. Yeah, that's 10 million compared to 11. Oh, whoa, sorry, compared to 116. But is that total? Is that the total, though? Because I guess what I was thinking was the PS4 only a year in compared to the PS5 only a year in. That's what I was thinking of. I wasn't sure if is that totals, or is that like comparing months to other months? But yeah, no, normally I got co-hosts on here. This is total. Okay, so that's what I was thinking, is the year-to-year stuff is more what I was thinking of. I think that the PS5 is actually outdoing the PS4 in year-to-year numbers. And so, like, the fact that I remember there being kind of a PS4 shortage, but it not being nearly as bad as this. And so I really do think that a huge part of why people have a hard time finding them, it's the scalpers. It's the damn bot systems that just buy up the consoles every time they go online. Because I remember when the PS4... I worked at GameStop, actually. Terrible job, but I worked at GameStop when the PS4 and the Xbox One released. And it was not this bad. Yeah, Kaido miners as well. Huge farms in the east. Yeah, see, that's exactly what... I think that's what's really making it so ridiculous and so hard to get a hold of everything. It's like... I really think it has more to do with that exactly what you're talking about, Mr. Flores. I think that is the key problem. Is the key problem. Oh shit! All right, let's. Yeah, I've finished this game too at this point. I did actually. If you ever want to check out, holy shit, 3,800 PS4 units. That's That is crazy. Goddamn. But yeah, so I've got a full playthrough of this up on my YouTube channel, which is under the name Rated M for Immaturity. Anybody in the chat, if you're ever interested in seeing any of the older videos that I've done, that is all on the YouTube channel, Rated M for Immaturity. So right now, the stream I'm doing right now, I am just kind of making my way through random side content, side missions and stuff. So there's no story. Fear no spoilers for this game if you're concerned about that at all. But ah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, so you gotta fight, like, around this thing. Okay. Interesting. Just stuff in your face. Oh no! Hey, stuffing your face is awesome. I stuff my face after every stream just because I don't want to do it on the stream because I feel like that would be unpleasant to listen to, but I stuff my face after every stream, just about. Sometimes, even if it's sometimes I'll stuff my face on stream if it's one of the videos that no one is watching and I know that I'm not uploading it to YouTube, so I'm not going to save it. Sometimes I'll stuff my face, but I only do it if I know that nobody's watching anyway. Which, to be honest, is most of the time. More often than not. There's not really a lot of attention on here, but I haven't been doing it for that long, so that is a-okay. That's great. Does anybody in the chat anybody else have a next-gen console, whether that's the PS5 or the Xbox One? Has anybody been lucky enough to get a hold of one? Hell yeah. God, I keep getting sucked into these projects and then I never finish any of them. But I sat down with one of my co-hosts for the stream, and I'm pretty sure we're making a turn-based strategy board game now. I haven't even finished my 3 books that I've written first drafts of, and now I've got to make a board game. Hey, chat, anybody see the new Suicide Squad? Just out of curiosity, That's something that's happened very recently, and I was a really big fan of it. Man, what did you think? Did you like it? Because I hated the one that came out, in 2016, but I was very happy with the new one. Of course, I'm using the Warmonger. Wow, thank you so much, Dippin' Doots and Blackstone 514 for the follow. That's so cool. That puts me up to 17 followers. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. If either of you stream yourselves, I would absolutely give you a follow back. It was a step up. I don't think there are many comic book movies that got it more wrong than that first Suicide Squad. Like that's honestly one of the worst ones I think in the modern comic book movies. Like personally, I thought that was worse than Justice League and Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel. I think that's the worst one DC's put out. Is the 2016 Suicide Squad. I just hate Jared Leto. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I keep forgetting about that one. That's also up there. That might be the worst one. Might be the Fan 4 stick, which I will never refer to as anything other than Fan 4 stick because they spelled it on the title card like Fan 4 stick. No, that was bad. You're right. That was bad. I'm confident Marvel proper will get the Fantastic Four right this next time. I think they will. I don't understand why it's been so difficult to get a good Fantastic Four movie though. I mean, technically we have one in The Incredibles. Oh, I did. Yeah, I forgot to just put myself into the description. Hey, No Name 20, how are you doing? How are you doing today? We're just me and the Ed Man are just discussing recent bad comic book adaptations, and 2016 Suicide Squad and 2015's Fan 4 Stick are probably the two biggest ones that we've come up with so far. Obviously, I think Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel. I think both versions of Justice League are absolutely horrendous. I think the Zack Snyder one that we got more recently is actually worse. I think that's actually way worse than the theatrical Joss Whedon one. I thought that was at least tolerable. The Snyder one was just way worse to me. Oh, Jared Leto? You mean Jared Leto as Ace Ventura instead of playing the Joker? I swear to God, he's literally playing Ace Ventura in that movie. You want some beef? You want some beef? I'm surprised he didn't bend over and start pretending to talk out of his ass. Like, that's how... Like, Jesus Christ, that was literally just the Ace Ventura character. No, yeah, fuck. I don't like Jared Leto very much in general. Just to be completely honest, but... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984, I don't know if anybody else in the chat saw that one, but I liked the first Wonder Woman movie I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great. There are problems with it, but I thought it was a pretty solid movie. Definitely the best DC movie that had come out in a little while. But that second one they did was just, I thought that was just terrible. I also thought Black Widow was really bad. He was maybe the only fly in the ointment in the Blade Runner sequel. Yeah, I agree, because I really liked Blade Runner 2049. But Jared Leto, every time he came on screen, I was just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, shut up. You are so annoying. Every time Jared Leto showed up. Every time. Every single time. I thought Black Widow was pretty awful too, actually. That's I think by far the worst Marvel movie ever. Worst MCU movie that they have ever done. Like Thor 2, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, that first Hulk movie with Edward Norton. I like all of those movies better than Black Widow. I don't know if anybody else see Black Widow. I know that's also really new. I'm not going to say anything specific. I don't want to give spoilers. because I know it's a fresh film, but God, I did not like that fucking movie. Oh, okay. Anybody in the chat? Wait until it's not Premiere Access after a number of people have said it's not great. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, you know, I just, it's worth the $30 if you are seeing, or if it's worth spending $30 on if you don't know what the quality is going to be and you're watching it with at least two other people, because then it's like, you know, you're spending less than you would on tickets. But like if you're just watching it for yourself or with like one other person, that $30 price tag is too much. And then also like the movie, I think, just genuinely sucks. So in that sense, it is not worth the $30. Suicide Squad. If I would have paid $30 and been happy about it with the Suicide Squad, I would have been cool with that. I would have been cool with that. Suicide Squad is that would have worked for that price point. I'm really looking forward to Dune later this year, though. Anybody? What movies are coming out this year? What movies is the chat looking forward to? If anybody's got anything that they're like really excited about, because for me, I want to see Green Knight. I'm looking forward to seeing that. That just came out. Dune. I am super here for the Dune movie. God, yeah, what else is coming out this year? I don't think it's coming out this year, but Phil Tippett's Mad God. I don't know if anybody's seen trailers or anything for that, but that I think Phil Tippett's Mad God looks absolutely incredible. It is a stop-motion horror film. If anybody has not seen that trailer yet, or seen any or heard anything about that movie, a stop-motion horror film, I think it is just absolutely fantastic looking. Like it's watching that trailer is maybe the fastest I've ever been sold on a movie before. Yeah, Green Knight looks super awesome. No name. The only worry I have with Green Knight is I've heard it's maybe too slow and too pensive, and that's coming from other people that I know have seen Green Knight that also love slow art films, and they said the Green Knight was too slow. So that's the only worry I have with the Green Knight is I'm just like it could maybe be too artsy, you know, for its own good. Because that director David Lowery that directed The Green Knight, he's done some other movies that I have thought, all right, I like artsy movies, but good God, go fucking faster with it, Jesus, goddamn. So we'll see. I'm still excited for it. I think it's going to be a visual masterpiece. But I worry a little bit that The Green Knight might be too slow, too artsy. And that's every once in a while I like a lot of what A24 puts out, but sometimes they put some stuff out and I'm like, okay, this is too pretentious and up its own ass. Like, I don't know, did you ever see Enemy? Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal? That came out in like 2013, I want to say. If anybody in the chat has seen that film. Because Enemy is just one of those movies where, all right, it's like you're just being artsy for the sake of being fucking artsy, and you don't know, you don't have a story to tell. Don't watch Enemy. Yeah, Ben, you don't watch a lot of movies. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. That's totally fair. I play a lot more games than I watch movies nowadays. I used to watch like every movie that came out. I mean, at this point, 5-6 years ago, and most of my life before that, I watched like every movie that would come out. And looks like a Returnal boss, perhaps, but it's so much easier. It might have some visual similarities to some Returnal stuff, but it is also so much easier. Like, I can't even tell you how much easier this is. Hey, all that's left are the 5 gold challenges. Let's see. Survive the resurrected Mangler. Ooh! Alright, I got something to talk about. Creature design, yeah. No, the creature design in this game is fantastic. I recommend this Ratchet and Clank game to anyone that can get a hold of it. It is phenomenal. Can I fight that thing or no? Oh, God. Gotta watch out for that. I got something to talk about. Okay, in the chat, looks like we got 8 people in here. Who of the people in the chat have seen Inhumanoids? The 1980s cartoon Inhumanoids. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, the Endman, the Inhumanoids is absolutely, it is so dark. It's so dark. This is a kid's cartoon, right? Like, you would be amazed that they got this shit past the censors, right? But, so this show Inhumanoids, the basic idea is that these Lovecraftian, like, gods wake up from inside the earth, and they, like, come to the surface and terrorize humanity. And the darkest part is one of these gods is like the rotting dead body of like an alligator god, and it mutates anybody it like touches into like Evil Dead style like deadite demons. And it literally, like, I swear to God, this thing, its flesh is all like ripped off, and it'll rip its chest open. It'll literally pull its ribcage open and then shove people inside of itself like a jail, like a prison cell. And then it'll just fucking, blood will just come pouring down like its face, because it's a rotting body. So blood will just come out of the thing. And again, this is a children's cartoon. And this is what the show is about. Is this like rotting alligator god. There is also in the same series, there's also a character, there's a serial killer, this children's cartoon named Herman Mangler. Literally named Herman Mangler. Oh god. Because they couldn't say human mangler on TV, so they named the character Herman Mangler, and they have this prison escape, and the dude falls into like a pool of acid and just slowly like screams and like melts into the pool of acid. Again, this is a children's show, and then the rotting alligator god brings the serial killer back to life. And the serial killer, he comes back and he's this like weird skeletal like demon creature, and he's got like a spinal cord for an arm, and he starts like whipping the skin off of people's backs with his spinal cord arm. It's metal. It is metal, and it is fucked up. And it's a kids show. This is actually a kids show. It's one of the most just unbelievable things. Like, you just have to be like, how the hell did they get away how did they like get away with putting that on TV? Oh, my weapons automatically switch. Okay, interesting. Okay, alright. Shit. It's an interesting challenge mission. Okay. Oh, and again. Ooh. Alright, what am I even holding right now? Okay, that one. Ooh, ooh. Ah, shit. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. Alright. Defeat 3 waves using the headhunter. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, whoop, shit. This game had a, like, God of War level epic final boss fight, too. This was, honestly, this game was kind of a big surprise, because they hadn't even put out a Ratchet and Clank game since, I think the last one might have been Up Your Arsenal, which was on the PS3. Well, there was the movie tie-in they did on the PS4, but that was not as good as the, like, you know, typical game in the franchise. Oh, shit. Hey, there we go. Alright. Alright. Defeat Vroom Goons in low gravity. Alright. Oh, shit. Aha. Oh man. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, oh hell yeah, dude. Hey, there we go. Woo. Ha ha ha. Ooh, okay, alright, shit. Ooh, hey. Ooh, shit. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, god damn it. Still got me. What art were you working on today, the Ed Man? I only caught that last bit of your stream, so I didn't really see what you were working on. Hey, there we go. Oh, I just said, what kind of art were you working on today? Since I only caught the very end of your stream, I didn't really get a good look at what you were doing. Oh, that is not an enemy. Hey, there we go. Nice, that's awesome. I wish I could do art like that. I've never been super good at that kind of thing, and I've got a whole bunch of comic books that I've got the scripts not written out, but like I've got it all in my head, kind of laid out all the writing, but I've never been able to like, oh well, I'll just make the comic because I can draw it too. I've never been able to do anything like that. Okay. Whoop. And go fuck yourself. Whoop. Whoop. Well, so, you know, Blackstone, that's a good question. I have stuff that is also novels that is separate from the comic books. So I've got a certain set of stories that I only see working as comics. I also have other stories that I only see working as novels, which I've actually written three. I've actually written three entire with a co-writer, so it's me and one other person. But we've written three books, three novels, and one of them has been edited a ton and is in like a pretty solid, almost final format. Actually, like after I'd only have to do I think like 4 more chapters, and then I could actually work on the process of trying to get it published, which would be really cool. But so I've got stuff that's like definitely for novels, and then I've got stuff that is definitely has to be comics. The stuff that I have as a comics, the other thing I could see an animated like series, but that's even more work that I definitely could not do without like a production company involved, you know. But it's it's too much of the stuff that I want to be comics is like it's so specific to that format, and the storytelling is kind of built with that in mind, and being able to be very visual about most of what that storytelling is. But I've got novels too that I could work on first, that I should work on first because it's easier, and because they're almost done. Which I get lazy and I don't put work into it super often, but I've been working on them for like 10 years at this point. So I really need to get my ass to work and really finish them. But I've also gotten sucked into wanting to make a board game recently, and that's that's a whole other thing. So. Without getting into details, I'd say it's a good mixture of. I mean, it's honestly, guys, how do I best to say? I mean, sci-fi, fantasy. There's definitely historical fiction in some of what I do. And probably sci-fi fantasy is probably the hardest and heaviest that I go. I could tell you the basic idea of what my first novel, the only one that is like close to being finished, out of all the projects that I have and want to do, it's the only one that is close to a final form, and that is it is a study of nationalism and Cold War hysteria, mixed with a kind of a historical breakdown about how the Roman Republic fell into corruption and transitioned into being the Roman Empire. But it's also like then the Cold War hysteria, right? It's this Roman, the kind of fall of Rome, mixed with kind of 80s Cold War American hysteria. That's kind of what my novel is about. And drawing a parallel to the failings of modern America and how I see the modern United States falling apart in a very similar way that Rome did. But I honestly believe you could write any. I'm a true believer that you could really write any genre if you've just got a good enough idea for it. Well, thank you. Yeah, and I can't take credit for all of that. One of my co-hosts, Ulysses, who will be on stream at 6:30 tomorrow evening doing Returnal with me. That is the two of us together. Put that stuff together. Um, oh wait, I wanted to buy the other one though. But oh wow, is that it? Is that all the guns? Wow. Okay. All right, I got all the guns now. Um,
Now that is gonna pack a punch.
but then I've got other co-writers for different projects, and it's amazing I can keep as much of it straight in my head. I tell you, if I was able to make the comic book that I want to make, I've got 3 co-writers on that. So it's me and 3 other people. It would take if I started putting out a professional comic today, actually put it out there, totally finished product. I genuinely think it would take me 20 years before I actually told the whole story I want to tell. I've actually done my best to kind of truncate certain things, and I might be able to get it down to like a 15-year story, but that's probably the most I would, the most reduction I could do.
Lock in what you got and come back with more rare things.
This guy just walking into me. Wow, 3 pages of weapons. Jesus Christ. So many weapons in this game. Alright, let's go see what side missions we can do. Yeah, no, it's I've tried. I try and have, and it's not even to try and be epic necessarily, but would you do single issue release style or more like a series of trade paperbacks? I think it would be single issue. And so we've actually me and Michael, who's kind of me. Michael is another one of the co-hosts that you will hear on this channel if you spend some time on here. But me and Michael, we have kind of thought up what the business model that we'd actually go with would be, and I think what we've ironed out was that we would do issue by issue, but we would not lock ourselves into a particular number of pages per issue. So what we would do for sure would be issue by issue, but issues would be completely random lengths depending on, hey, what story are we trying to tell with this, right? Like we could have an issue that is 20 pages, like your typical issue. You could have an issue that is 40 pages if we really feel like that piece of story requires 40 pages to make its point, It's something I actually really appreciate about the Disney Plus Marvel stuff lately is that, hey, you know what? 9 episodes, 6 episodes, it doesn't need to be a specific number. Figure out what story you want to tell and tell a story that caters specifically to what you're trying to say. I think a lot of television, it's in particular television, has suffered for a very long time with the idea that it has to fill this number of episodes, it has to fill this time slot, it has to fill this length, right? Like, take the Netflix Marvel shows, for example. I think you run into a ton of problems in, like, Zerp Stones. Alright, we need to find Zerp Stones, everybody. Oh, it's the Minnesota aliens. It's the Minnesota aliens, these guys. Come on, say something. Say something. Just be Minnesotan. God damn it, it's the planet Fargo, just trust me. Trust me, all of these things have thick... Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, this is just the Minnesota planet. Oh, right, okay. So that's just for that. How do I get on top of the building? I didn't even know there was stuff up there. But yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, yeah, definitely issue by issue, but we've got an idea of kind of how we'd format for sure. There's 23 episodes, about 40 minutes. They end up with so much filler. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And there were shows, there were TV shows that would make use of the format, right? That would do it fairly well, but that was only those were exceptions typically. If a show handled having 25 episodes well, that was an exception and not the rule. Because almost it was very rarely did that really work out super well. I seriously, how the hell am I supposed to get up on top of that? Huh. Weird. Well, I don't know how to do that. But yeah, I mean, like, even X-Files, right? Like, there wasn't a lot of good TV on, as far as, I mean, you had your sitcoms, sure, but like, really good television in the 90s, like serialized dramatic storytelling. There wasn't a lot of it. Like, and like X-Files is one of those few examples you could throw out there. Is like, oh, well, the X-Files was good in the 90s. And I'm like, yeah, but do you remember how much fucking filler was in the X-Files? Like, there was so much filler. Just an absolutely massive, just ridiculous amount. I don't know. I'm of the mind that we need to make everything needs to be shorter. I'm always trying to say everything needs to be shorter, which is, I say that right as I'm like, oh, I want to make this 20-year comic book. But again, I'm fine with things. I'm fine with things being longer if they really have the story to take up that time. If you could really engage me that entire time with whatever story, then I'm fine with long stuff. But you gotta make sure that you're not stretching it out just for the sake of having more. Because I think that's the frustrating thing that a lot of entertainment runs into. And even now, look at Daredevil and Jessica Jones, and like Luke Cage and stuff on Netflix. Those shows just had huge problems to me with just taking too long sometimes. Yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff was episodic. And like even X-Files, right? I use X-Files as an example. X-Files was mostly episodic at the time. That was a mostly episodic thing. So even like Buffy and Angel are some of the early examples of like proper like serialized stuff. And again, though, even that stuff, it had a lot of filler. That stuff had a ton of filler. All right. I don't know, like Twin Peaks, right? Twin Peaks is a good example, I think, because that's a show that, like, you have a lot of people that just have this, and I enjoyed some of Twin Peaks for what it was, some of it, not all of it, but like Twin Peaks had this thing that I feel like if Twin Peaks came out today, there wouldn't be nearly as much interest in it. Because I think so much of it relied on the fact that people were really only watching sitcoms for so long, for episodic stuff like sitcoms, that, you could have, a show like Twin Peaks where it was mostly basically a soap opera, and then it sometimes would do some non-soap opera stuff, and people would be like, holy shit, wow, we've never seen this kind of serialized storytelling. But it wasn't really that serialized, Twin Peaks was, mildly serialized. You had to sit through a lot of soap opera bullshit to get to the good parts of Twin Peaks. Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was early. That was some early stuff like that. That's definitely true. I am. Oh, okay. I could have just gone up that ramp. Well, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Hey, there we go.
I really took out that secret key all by myself, huh? Nice.
Hey, Ribbit, do you like ranger boots? Cause you just earned yourself a pair. Bring those verb stones over whenever you got a second.
Will do. Hey, Morty,
All right, Minnesota man.
Does Stone delivery remind you of anything?
Oh, you mean the first time we met?
Making deliveries for the gelatonium factory so I could save up for my own place.
How do I get off
Well,
of
you've
this?
come a long way since then, Ribbit, and I've never stopped feeling lucky that we met that day. I'll see you soon.
Oh, Mort. The feeling's mutual.
So the character in this game basically got raised by Minnesotans, is what I gather. Because these things have the most cartoonish Minnesota accent that you've ever heard. Okay, where do I go from here? Okay, actually though, where am I meant to... Did I just get myself stuck on this little island? Oh, god damn it. No, where do I go? Okay, is there like a... is there a fast travel thing at all that I can just like... so in Ratchet and Clank, so No Name 20, the character I'm playing as, her name is Rivet, and kind of the idea of this particular Ratchet and Clank game is that they burst open a multiverse pretty much at the beginning of the game, and
Carrying a bunch of
and Rivet is the like alternate universe like counterpart to the classic Ratchet character. So you actually play as both of them. You start off as Ratchet and you break open a multiverse and a rift in space-time, and then the game from that point it goes back and forth between these two characters. They play very similarly. Upgrades work for both of them, so you're never having to upgrade things like multiple times. All the guns you unlock, both characters have. But yeah, I really think I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. How do I... Yeah, because you got Ratchet and Rivet. And you even have Clank the little robot, and you got Kit as another little robot. So you got like... you're like, there's two of basically every character. Or like, yeah, your classic villain, but then he's your incompetent version, and then you have your competent version. These are the little Minnesota's people. Every one of these guys is named Mort, and they all have thick ass Minnesotan accents. You also got your psychedelic alligator man, your hippie alligator. This game's a lot of fun, honestly. This game is a ton of fun. I think No Name, if you like the older Ratchet and Clank games, or anyone in the chat, if any of you guys, you like the classic Ratchet and Clank, I don't think there's any reason you wouldn't like this one. I seriously cannot figure out how to get off of this island, though. I don't even like wearing this armor, though, because I just genuinely like the character designs that the characters already have. Um, what do we got? Oh, that's funny. So the energy drink here is that's from Sunset Overdrive, which was also produced uh, Insomniac, the same studio. And then the if you see that, this is like you could change what you could basically change the costume of the money that you collect in the game, and so you could also the blue orb on the left side. That's the like energy from God of War. It's fun how you can just kind of mess with some of this stuff. Oh my God, there's like so many like there's so many things you could pick from here. Um, oh, okay, this is like. Ooh, hold on. Oh yeah, and these little orbs are from Jack and Daxter. These like orbs that like they record like it's like in Jack and Daxter they record like precursor information, but that's straight up from Jack and Daxter. And you also so there's one gun I don't have in the game, and it requires you to do a bunch of side missions to get it. And that gun literally just rips open a hole in the universe, right? It drops it's some random thing out like right as an attack will land on your enemies. And it's got a bunch of stuff from different PlayStation games. So like a truck from Uncharted could just fall out of the portal, right? But you do have specifically for actual characters, you've got Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, a couple of Bentley from Sly Cooper. Like some of these actual characters will just drop out of the portals and land as an attack. It's a lot of it's very cool. It's like the one thing I don't have unlocked in the game. I don't know how to get off this island. I'm gonna restart from last checkpoint because okay. Okay, cool. Because I could not figure out how the fuck to.
Bring those herb stones over whenever you got a second.
Will do. Hey,
Well, you know, I feel like
delivery remind you of anything?
Oh, you mean the first
I really feel like PlayStation
Deliveries for the Gelatonium
the
factory.
PlayStation has mostly let go of their more kid-friendly franchises, I think. And so it's nice to see something like this Ratchet and Clank come back, because I feel like there was a good chunk of time where, you know, you weren't getting any of the more family-friendly game franchises out of Sony, right? Like you had, you know, Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, and Spyro were exclusives at one point too. Oh, there's a fly. I think I killed it.
Find them? Well, you heard her. Just hop on her back when you're ready to go after them.
But yeah, there's some classic stuff that I just feel like stuff that's not, you know, the more mature rated brand, which I definitely think is what oh god. PlayStation, I feel like, has always tried to, for a long time anyways, tried to have like this more mature rated brand to it, but okay, wait, what am I actually trying to get to right now? Perhaps. No Spyro references, unfortunately. The only problem with Spyro, right, I guess, is that with Spyro is that it is no longer considered a Sony franchise, because it went multi-platform on the PS2 OG Xbox era. Oh god, okay. Yeah, the franchise went exclusive or sorry, it stopped being exclusive once you got past, because yeah, Spyro and Crash were really just PlayStation 1 exclusives. But once they got over to the other game systems, both of those franchises also experienced kind of a decline in game quality too. I thought up until very recently when we got the remasters and remakes, and then you got your Crash Bandicoot 4 from very, very recently. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish, I really wish that you would get just a bit more of the. Well, here's my thing. What I appreciate about this game, that I wish you saw more of, is I feel like you really, you have so many games that are trying to be realistic in terms of like graphics and stuff, but like look at these family-friendly franchises and how good you can make this stuff look now when you go for that more cartoony kind of stylized look to everything, where you're not trying to make it look hyper realistic and be hyper mature and violent. Like, do something family friendly that's charming and silly, but man, you do it well, and you can make some amazing stuff out with that. You know, like there's some incredible content that you can do. And I just wish that we saw a little bit more of that. And I feel like we're starting to see a little bit more of it, like, lately. Hold on, this is just, like, to the exit. I don't want to... There's got to be something in here. Come on, there's got to be something in here. No? Okay, I can't even land on that, huh? Oh, I see it. Yeah, and I mean, like, I like realism too, and I think it's definitely has its place if you're, depending on what you're going for, like what story you're trying to tell, what kind of game. But like even like kind of dark stuff, right? Like let's take BioShock. Let's take the BioShock games as an example. BioShock is very dark and mature and fucked up. I mean, like, a good chunk of BioShock Infinite is you murdering, like, the like, sky cloud version of the KKK, right? Like, that's most of BioShock Infinite, is murdering the KKK. And I feel like that game, despite being dark and gritty and fucked up and has all this political stuff going on in it, I feel like it's still cartoony. You know? Like, BioShock is still cartoony, despite all those dark, fucked up things about it being true. Oh, the dragon thing is how I got on top of that building, too. Okay. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright, we're gonna go get Zerp stones. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? How do I... Okay. Okay, how do I get this? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. How am I supposed to do I can't just fly into it? No? Okay, what if I speed up? What if, oh, okay, so she can't. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Hold on, let's try this one. Let's try this one.
Thought you could hide from me, did you?
Oh shit. There's a big one up there. Alright. Okay. Can I... Okay. How am I supposed to... Huh. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up above some of that stuff. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just go pick a place with a bunch of them and land over there then. Oh shit. Just ran into some rocks. Okay, yeah, okay, well, what the hell then? What is this supposed to be the way that you get up on top of this building? If you can't use the dragon to fly up there. Alright, they're not even supposed to be able to climb this stuff. Okay, then, well, how are you supposed to get up to the top? Where... I gotta mean, there must be something I am missing here. There'll be something I'm missing. Huh. Weird. Whoa. Huh. So strange. So strange. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
How's it floating, Maynard?
Weird. I have to get, okay, I have to get all of these, or at least that some of them.
I tell you, it just warms old Port's heart to see.
See there, okay, those are up there. Huh. Oh, I'm so unsure. So unsure about this.
I've been soaring again.
Alright, let's take Trudy the dragon. Oh, Trudy. Oh, that's a good dragon there now, don't you? It's a good dragon there, don't you know? Oh shit, I need 60? Oh, God. So I probably have to collect like all of them in the level to get the... Okay. Alright. Or like, you know, another thing about the stylized graphics versus realistic graphics? Lurk. Hey, I got a few lurkers on here, and that's awesome. Lurkers are welcome. Lurkers are very welcome. I was going to say, though, another thing about the stylization versus realistic graphics. Stylized graphics with, like, a really cool cartoony art style or something, those age so much better. They age so much better. Like, we're getting to a point, in all fairness, we are getting to a point where I think realistic stuff is going to stop aging. Like, it's basically gonna look good forever, because that's just how advanced the graphics are now. So the realistic stuff is gonna it's gonna stop aging poorly. But for a long time, right, we've had these super realistic games, and then 5 years later they're like, all right, well, it looks okay now, but it's like, oh, it's nothing special anymore. Whereas I feel like, oh, it's like way up above. Oh, weird.
Always nice to be back. It's not so bad. Now I have a view.
Ha! Funny. What is this? Lombax and Chill. That seems like a dirty thing to name that trophy. But whatever, I guess. Alright. It's Rivet's house. It's got a cute little... I feel like I would, like... That's not a big enough bed for me. I like. Can you, like? I feel like compare her to the size of this bed. I would not have enough room to lay down. That's some bullshit. All right, where are? Alright, there's got to be a way to get up on top of this, though. How do you do that? Only if it's like a stasis chamber.
Hey there, big fella.
I think it's the same with high-end 2D animation from the 80s and 3D animation from the 90s. Yeah, 100%. The well-made 80s animation absolutely ages better. 100%. It's just, I don't know, it's something like... And you're right, it's similar because, like, 3D animated movies that come out now, I'm like, well, shit, these probably are going to look good forever. But the 3D animation that came out, like, even the original Toy Story looks rough. You go back to the first Toy Story movie, and it looks kind of rough. Like, I'm not going to lie. Oh, this just goes right back up. Okay, well, how the hell? No, what the fuck? How are you supposed to get on top of this stuff? Yeah, it's Yep, exactly. Toy Story is a little rough looking. The storytelling is still good enough for me to, like, go, whatever. I can watch it anyway. But, like, that's totally fair that, like...
Hey, Trudy, ready to fly?
Okay. Can I get, like... Is there a landing spot up above up here somewhere? Okay, because how am I supposed to... How do I get this? How do I get this tall-ass one? You know what? Forgive me, people. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look that up because I don't understand. I genuinely don't know how you are supposed to be able to get up to that stuff. Like, I have no idea. Okay, so you cannot collect them while flying. All right, that answers one question. Let's see. Let me see. I don't want to make this boring. Okay, so avoid the unreachable ones until we have 45 of them. All right, that's an answer. That's an answer. I can satisfy myself with that answer. Ignore the high up ones until you've got at least 45 already. All right, fine. Oh, that's one. That's another one of those. How about that over there? Oh, shit.
I thought I told you, idiots.
Alright. Alright. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah! Come on. Come on, you big motherfucker. There we go. Sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Oh, the pixelizer is one of the greatest guns in this game. It's so fucking good.
Something you like.
Hell yeah, it does.
Thanks for shopping, cutie pie.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I have 45 of them. So now, what do you want me to do? Oh, I have to check this out real quick, just because I feel like I'm lost, and I feel like me randomly running around and not doing anything is going to be more boring than me just taking a quick second to look something up, because, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, all right, cool. Now that I've gotten 45 of them, Trudy, my dragon, should unlock a fireball.
Hey, Ribbit! I forgot to tell you earlier. Trudy's
And that's how we get the rest of them. Cool. Awesome. All right.
now. All those Zerbstones made her belly as hot as Mort's party mix. Feel free to let her loose.
Sweet! Now we can finally get the rest of the Zerp stones.
Good. Okay. Cool. Wait, what? Did I hit the land button? I didn't think so. Awesome. Okay, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Oh, alright, well, that was a... Oh no, where's my dragon? Uh-oh. Is that my Trudy? Gotta go get my Trudy back. Hey, there she is.
Hey, girl. Ready to find more Zerp stones?
Alright, check this guy out next. Alright, awesome. Alright. What's over here next? Awesome. I feel like this is going by so fast now. Thank God. It was slow there for a minute.
What are you idiots even doing up here?
Okay. There we go.
Holy ribbit, that's all the Zerb stones. Guess I better get that spy bot ready for you.
I'll tell you.
Gelatonium factory, here I come.
Oh,
There we go.
my Mart! Look at all that Zerb. You earned this spy bot and then some.
How long will it take Trudy to eat everything?
Oh, 5 days, 6 tops. But oh, more to worry about next week.
By the by, have you noticed anything different about Trudy yet?
Besides her being even more radiant than usual?
She's expecting!
What? She is? Oh my. Oh, I am gonna throw her the
Hey,
biggest baby
No
shower
Name
surprise
20, you know
ever.
this is Commander Shepard, right? That's the voice of Ribbit. That's true, he basically did. This voice though of Ribbit, that's Jennifer Hale, the voice of the female version of Commander Shepard. Oh, and it's in about 7 minutes. We should be getting joined by.
I'll have to swap my nice hat for my stern hat.
Oh, wow! So I guess did most of the side missions actually already. Definitely don't have all the spy bots though. That'll be another thing.
Boxes on Savali. I wonder if Ratchet found him yet.
But yeah, in about 7 minutes or so, we should be getting joined by my co-host Tim, and there will be a brief break in the stream. But if everybody hangs out for that short break, we will be back with Dark Souls 2 after that very, very short break. Okay, and then see, we went to a different planet, and now we're Ratchet too. So, yeah, go hunt for some Lombax lore. Woo! Alright.
Wayfarer, it is good to see
And we're over.
being here. Kinda makes you wonder how many dimensions are out there, huh?
Endless, I am sure. Though I do think ours is my favorite.
You said it, pal.
Alright, what's the side mission we got here? What are you gonna tell us? What are you gonna ask us to do?
Can it be? A brother Lombax?
You, know we're not related, right?
Yeah, we are. By our mutual thirst for knowledge. Check this out.
I like that these characters are like surfer bros and monks
A lorb stuffed with ancient info.
and like stoners, basically.
Secrets. If you could bring me 3 lords, I'll hook you up with a sweet piece of armor I dug up.
A Lombax shrine? Yeah, I'll totally help.
Radical! One last thing.
Radical, bruh.
There are bad vibes nearby, so if there are, you'll have to clear them out.
So we gotta clear out the bad vibes. Oh shit. Cool. I might have broken something.
Wait a second. I think you have.
Oh, that was 3. I already had 2.
Bring me 4 more lords. I'll give you some chest armor to match those legs. I'm marking
Ah.
the rest of the shrines on your map. Good luck.
Alright, hell yeah. Go do a bunch of Lombax shrines. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. 4 of 7.
The lorb? Nice. Now you should be able to listen to.
I wonder if you are the first Lombax Rivet has ever met.
Yeah. I hope I lived up to the hype.
I would not worry about that.
Oh shit, okay. Are there bad vibes nearby? Was that all of them, or is there? Oh, okay, that was all of them. Sweet. Hell yes. Hell yes. To all the potentially new viewers today, I hope if you have any fun, give us a follow, come back, have more fun. I don't have much of a good sign-off thought up too hard yet, but you know, that's the best I got. Hey, you have fun, come back and keep having fun. Okay.
I can't get that lorb until I get rid of the hostiles.
Oh shit, these are the most bad vibes. Hey.
I am learning quite a lot from these lords.
Same. Which is making me wonder what else there is about the Lombaxes we still don't know.
You know, it is interesting that this is like the first game in the franchise, even though there's the whole franchise has had this whole thing about how there aren't any other Lombaxes anywhere, but this is the first game after literally decades of games in this franchise to ever actually like address that as a plot point and go, oh hey, let's maybe go find out like where another one of these beings maybe is. Okay. Oh. Wait, is it? There we go. Okay.
Oh, nice work, Brother Lombax. I'm grabbing the chest armor now, so just bring those lorbs over and it'll be yours.
Oh, that's how you. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Sad face. Sad face. Unsuccessful. Where did you just bring me to? So, all the way over here? There we go. Hey! Alright, what about, okay, what's the lizard man want? Let's go find out what the lizard man wants to, he wants our armor, right? Armor? He's just gonna tell us to go get more of them. just gonna tell us to get more. What's up, goofy lizard man?
Max does it again. Woo! Here's a sick-looking chest piece to go with those sweet, sweet legs. The only thing missing now is a righteous helmet.
Righteous.
Collect the rest of the lorbs, it's yours.
Okay, so we got a couple of these left. Let's check out this one. Woo. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's right, robots, don't fuck with me. Ah, okay, okay. Ooh, alright. 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 Oh, well, hello there, Tim. I see you just joined the voice chat. I'm actually currently streaming right now. Oh, shit. Is that you I hear there, Tim?
Hello?
Hey!
Hello.
I'm actually already. Since you weren't going to be ready until 4, I started streaming just kind of random side mission filler for Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, sweet. That's a good
We had at one point up to 12 people watching. Our very kind, very kind follower, the Edman, gave us a raid, brought everybody over, and we had a solid 12 people for a little bit there. Very cool.
See his name and think Thiedman.
Oh, Thiedman. Well, since you are here, I'm gonna. Everybody I'll give a shout out real quick. Everybody that's been hanging out, the Edman, thank you for the raid. No Name 20, thank you for hanging out in the chat. Blackstone 514 and Dippin' Doots, thank you for not subscribing but following. That puts us up to 17 followers now. Yeah, thank all of you, every one of you. Thank you for hanging out. I am going to end this stream. If anybody is still sticking around, we will be back with a Dark Souls 2 stream in less than just a minute or two. But yeah, if you've had fun, come back, have more fun, give us a follow. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.